cares? Probably just watched Arcane and that was it. Damn, bro, that sucks. There's oh my god. This troll, it has to be. Hey, kid. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Take me a minute. YouTube was tweaking for a second. Was it? Was it really? What the fuck is this? This dude is weird. This is a weird dude. They want me to let me load into YouTube. Okay, I got you. I don't know. I think tonight is one of those nights where people are just not coming in today. I think YouTube's just trying to. Yeah, I know. I kind of noticed that because when I used to stream on YouTube through the phone, I was getting mad people walking in here and shit. Now, I think they turn on a switch. I don't know how true that is. I can't say. Like, I was getting crazy amount of views. I was like, crazy, like 7,000, 10,000, 20,000. I think the highest was like 50 something plus. So I think what happened was, I don't know what it is. They turn a switch off. And I think it happened as soon as I said I monetized. I don't think I should have monetized. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, I think that's what happened. As soon as they gave me the option to monetize, because I was able to, that's when they just kind of turned off my shit. Like, I was getting crazy views. I should have not do that yet. I think that's what happened. I think. To be honest, I probably might have to turn it off. Maybe I can turn it off. Maybe, but I don't know. Shit. Okay. I do have a video on that already. I think it's on one of my shorts. I'm gonna go check that out. I usually get to my students. I don't think hair is actually hard to draw. I think what happened, it's like we overthink it too much. So when we start drawing it, it feel like trash. I understand, it happens. It's normal. What other poses are you doing for this one? I technically got 2 more. Technically 2. But I don't know if I'm gonna get to almost ready 450. I'm trying to get them done before 6. So I'm hoping I can get there in time. Who gives a fuck? No one cares about that. Who gives a fuck? Who the hell says this? That is a weird take. What the hell? He's a dumbass. This is a dumbass take. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe I should just stop streaming altogether. Maybe I should do that. Just stop streaming and just make content whenever I can. I think I should just do that instead. I'm just at that point where I should just do that. I think that would be better for me anyway. I think streaming is pretty dead. Well, probably for me, to be honest. Yeah, I think I might do that. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Oh no, just. Mm. God, the cope for Marvel Rival, like, these people really don't know when to let go. Marvel Rivals here to stay, bro. This is crazy. That's wild. Please do the Juggernaut. Oh my god, please do the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut, bitch. Whoever is talking in this article is a dumbass. Say, you get money. Yep, you have no. Caden, bro, I'm listening to this fucking shit. I'm telling you, these game journals or whoever, they don't know what the fuck they're talking. They're saying, under the gaze that, oh, because they already dropped so many heroes, people are gonna lose interest in the game. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? This is Marvel we're talking about. I think the people who are complaining about Marvel Rivals, who are saying there's not gonna be enough heroes anymore, or they're dropping too many heroes too fast, it's the same people who just watch Marvel movies and don't read comics. They don't read fucking comics. They don't watch the cartoons. They don't watch anything other than Marvel slop that they've known. That's all they know. They don't know any Marvel comics. They don't put the effort to know them. The real ones, not these woke ones, like the good ones from like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. Like, bro, come on, dude. Like, come on. They're full of shit. It's not even funny at this point. Like, they said, oh, because Marvel Rivals is out and uh, they're dropping all these heroes so fast, like Sue Storm and the Fantastic Four and all that stuff. Like, Sue Storm's part of the Fantastic Four, but I'm just saying Sue Storm's the biggest talk because of her ass, because, like, that's pretty much what it is. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, they're usually just a spin-off of what the comics was and just like kind of a bastardization of most of them. They're just kind of like mixes of things from the comics, but not like 100% faithful. They're just kind of like references to a degree, or they're like kind of like a callback or something to that degree, but it's not like a one for one. Like, let's use an example, like fucking Tony Stark making Ultron, when we all know that Tony Stark didn't make Ultron. That was I think it was Hank Pym. It was Ant-Man made uh Ultron, but they changed it because they're not gonna bring up Ant-Man now. They know who Ant-Man was, so they made Tony do it because he was popular and he was part of the Avengers. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that's what this is. I don't want to say bastardization. It's just more of like what works at the time, at the moment. But like, Jesus Christ, these people, this coping mechanism is wild. I can't take it anymore. These people are stupid. This is why I need them to lose their job. These game journalists need to lose their fucking job. They're saying stupid shit and then think they sound smart, or they at a gotcha, or they're trying to own the chuds. There's nothing they're owning. They didn't own anything. These are the same people who's complaining there was not enough diversity in the monkey game, as in Black Myth Wukong. They was actually bitching and screaming at the fact that there was no women in the game. Like, there was like one woman who was actually a boss that was in the game, but they wanted some form of diversity in the game. I don't know what the fuck they was talking about. It's a monkey game. Yeah, it's a, it's just wild, man. I can't take it anymore. This is why I don't feel bad for these game journals when they get in trouble. I don't feel bad for them at all. They're annoying as shit. The tide is. I know I said many times in my videos, when I'm streaming on YouTube, that I don't think the woke thing will go away, but I don't think it's gonna go away completely. It's just gonna be totally like disregarded, but I don't think it's going to be gone. I think it's going to be such a small minority now because it's not cool to be woke anymore. It was never cool to begin with, but like, Jesus Christ, these people need to fucking go. It's not 2016, it's not 2017, it's not 2014 all the way to 20 like 18. It's gone. They don't get it. And they can't. They're going to have a rude waking wake up call when these AI take these jobs, and I'm not gonna feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them at all. They can go burn in hell. They ruin gaming. The game journals, the game consultants, all these people, the people up top who are just making these stupid ass decisions and letting DEI and ESG and Larry Fink and all that shit and Bridge, fuck all of them. I'm tired of them. They ruin gaming. Do you know how much good movies and video games we would have had if you didn't listen to these fucking idiots? You didn't listen to these modern audience losers? Oh my god. Do you know how much money would have made? Do you know how much money would have been spent if we stood if after Endgame they stood on business and stood like literally on firm on keeping the characters like 100% one for one to their counterparts as close as possible? No. No, they didn't. They focused on identity politics, gender identity, and a bunch of stupid shit that no one cares about. No one cares about that shit at all. No one cares. No one's going to give a shit. No one gave a shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I don't blame you. And even now, reading comics is kind of like a dicey thing because they're always trying to push some political agenda on your shit, like, all the time. It's fucking annoying. It's not just Marvel. It's like Marvel, DC, fucking, IDW with fucking what do you call it? Transformers and GI Joe and all that shit. It's getting to a point where people are getting the actual normie. Like, normies are actually waking up to this shit, and that's what's making this war happen. Because now normies, like casual people like your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, the fucking dog, the mailman, know what woke is. They know what these terms are. They know what modern audience means. We all know what that actually means. We all know now. And because they know now, and they realize they started pattern recognition through the whole thing. Oh, hey, Glass. Since they're pattern recognizing everything now, people are avoiding it like the plague. So like, for instance, if there's like a movie that's coming out, whether it's an IP, a brand new IP, or something old, once they even have an inkling of anything woke or annoying, they jump ship. They don't want no part of it because they know as soon as they jump or fund that shit, 10 more will exist. That's what people are now waking up to, and that's why these movies, these tech companies, all of them, they have their way. And the thing is, they can't really get rid of these people like that. They can get as much as possible. But they're entwined. They're embedded in their companies, in their practices, their programs. So either they have to literally uproot everyone and like figure out a way to vet them all, because there's gonna be a lot of collateral damage within that time, which will probably need to be needed. But this is what happens when you let. This is why gatekeeping is needed. Sometimes gatekeeping is a good thing. It keeps things out. It keeps unnecessary bloat out. I have no problem with gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is sometimes necessary. I'm dead serious. I don't even care if that sounds mean. That is needed sometimes. These people don't fund your shit. These people usually just screech and holler and for things that they won't even fund because they have no money and they don't believe in like capitalism. Most of them hate capitalism. Most of them hate free market. They hate everything. They're miserable. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm glad. I think I am pretty old, so I'm pretty much just screaming to the wind at this point. I'm an old man screaming up to the screen, up to the sky. All right, we got Asta. Asta's done, pretty much. This version of Asta's done, so that's gonna be part of the video. Okay, I'm gonna grab him, go put him in. Oh wait, I want to color his hair real quick. I'm not gonna color the rest of his body. I don't think it's necessary because the point of these videos are going to be drawmations, or I think that the right term is called animatic. Animatics. I think that's what it's called. A frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Let me see here. Grab this and be like, oops. I'm just tired of the gaming industry and how it turned out to be when I was growing up. The gaming industry was the greatest thing. Man, I tell you, I missed it. The way things were in the early 2000s. Oh, I know you're talking about it. Okay. I think I've seen that. Mario Kart, Gears of War, Call of Duty, the old Call of Duty shit. I miss the old Call of Duty, like Call of Duty 2. That's Call of Duty 2, the old Call of Duty. Not even Modern Warfare. I'm talking about Call of Duty 2, bro. Shit, that's how old I'm talking. I'm not even talking about Modern Warfare 1 or 2. I'm talking about literally Call of Duty 2. Back in 06. Mario Kart. But yeah, I miss how things were. Games was bangers, like there was bangers after bangers after bangers. Something went left after like 2012. I think 2012. After 2012, it slowly got worse, got bad, but it was like, okay, maybe it's just not that type of, like, things are just not that great this year. And then like as things went, it just kind of got stupid. Like things just kind of got really strange and weird and political and stupid. I'm like, bro, when did like video games got political? Like at all? Like I know there's games like BioShock. It had a political message, but it was not about real life. Yeah, I miss those times. Too offended. They get easily offended. Sometimes, sometimes sometimes being made fun of can be kind of funny. Sometimes if someone's making fun of you, sometimes you can just laugh at them. You don't have to get offended. Sometimes whatever the joke makes, if someone made a joke about me and they're saying something about my art, I won't get mad. Either that's their opinion or they're just playing around. I don't think they're being 100% serious half the time. It's very rare if everyone's actually being serious on the internet. So you should never take anything on serious. Yeah, like I won't take anything serious from the internet like that. Like, don't ever take anything serious from people on the internet because it's the internet, because no one's gonna care. No one cares. So if someone came in and said your art is dog shit, I always thought your work was dog shit. I'm not gonna argue with them, telling them how great my work is. That's not gonna convince them. That's fucking dumb. I'm not gonna do that. Why would I argue with someone on the internet? That's the most dumbest thing you can ever do. It's the waste of time. Arguing with people, if ever rarely, people are gonna change their mind, and if they do, and they admit it, you pretty much think they're trolling. Even if they admit you changed their mind. That's why I'm like very cautious when people say, "Oh, you changed my life with artwork and shit like that." I'm like, "Well, that's great to hear, but I don't know if that's actually true." But I'm just gonna take what you say and just leave it to that. I'm not even gonna say anything. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Hold on. Sometimes this is why I say that bringing bullying can be a. I don't think bullying's good, but I think it brings character sometimes. I think sometimes getting bullied it keeps. I know this sounds crazy, and I know bullying is not good. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I think it's needed sometimes for certain people. That is funny. But like, I honestly just don't. I think sometimes being bullied has its merits because it brings character and it tells people the world is not always sunshine and rainbows. You're not always gonna get your way, and you're not always gonna be in a situation where everything's gonna be great. I think bullies are a great indication of what life is. It's never gonna go your way, or it's never going to be a pleasant time. That's that reality check. I think that for most people, right? He wouldn't be Izuku, right? He wouldn't have a need to like protect people, right? If he was just like not getting bullied, he probably wouldn't be. I'm pretty sure him being a hero wouldn't be all that important to him. Just like Peter, oh my god, think about it. Nearly any teenage superhero is being bullied had a character. Static Shock, back in the day, was getting bullied by that white guy. I forgot his name. Spitfire, I think his name, or Hothead. I forgot his name. And then at the time after he got his powers or some shit, it was a white guy who was bullying him. And then like Peter got bullied by Flash Thompson. I think it's Flash Thompson. And then like Izu got bullied by pretty much Bakugo. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Bullying brings character sometimes. I'm not saying you should be bullied. I don't think bullying's cool, but then again, I think it brings reality check. And that's why most of these uh, Naruto as well. Look at that. Everyone that you can probably think of as a superhero or an anime character was bullied in some form. Or some, like, fucking Asta. Asta was bullied constantly for not having fucking magic. Like, I'm drawing him right now. Like, think about it. Like, put it together. Exactly. Like, what? Yeah, like, think about it. Think closely on that. Like, okay, perfect example. Like, for those who watch Dragon Ball, right? If you watch Dragon Ball, it pushed you to want to work out so you can defend yourself, right? Like you sometimes like think to myself, I'm tired of getting bullied. I can go down a very cowardice route and pull a gun on them, or I can work out, go to get karate classes, whatever case may be, or MMA classes, boxing, and I can actually defend myself and stand up for myself, and work out and look good doing it, right? I might not win the fight, but at least I know I have that dog in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to win. I just need to know I can defend myself. I can do it. I can stand up for myself, right? And that's what a lot of these old shows from the 2000s, the 80s, the 90s, You know what I'm saying? They taught you to like want to do better, defend yourself, don't take shit from no one, right? Now these days, these kids are fucking pussy all the time. It's like, oh, you hurt my feelings because you didn't say my pronouns or some stupid shit. I'm like, bro, trust me. Like I remember I was talking to my little brother. Oh my god, he was talking about all he would like. Okay, perfect example. When people say, "Oh, I would have fight that dude," or if he said something to me, I would have slapped the fuck out of him, or something like that. When people say shit like that, when they outright tell you that they're gonna do something to someone because they have an inconvenience come their way, they're usually not a person of that life. They're not, because usually people about that life don't tell you; they just do it. That's the difference between someone who's just on the internet all goddamn day and someone who's about that life. If you're about that life, you don't tell them; you just do it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine we have a dispute, and I said I'm gonna slap you across side of the head. Well, at least you know exactly where the hit's going. You know what I'm saying? See? Oh my God! Look at fucking what's his name? Rock Lee. He was bullied too, to a certain degree, because he couldn't use ninjutsu for whatever fucking reason. Now he can literally fold any ninja with just his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Think of mostly every teenage young kid from the early 2000s and stuff. Bushy brows. See, like he was bullied to a certain degree because he didn't use ninjutsu because his body couldn't do it, or he didn't have enough chakra, or he was not really chakra sensitive. I think that's the term. So he had to rely on his Muay Thai, his Thai jutsu. And now he's one of the most beloved character. I'm not gonna lie to you, Rock Lee's more of a main character than fucking Naruto. I'm dead serious. I'm not even kidding. He's more of a, like, remember Naruto's a child of destiny, right? Uh, Bushy brows are more of a work hard and you get what you want type dude. I understand Naruto did work hard. Don't. I'm not shitting on that. I'm just saying compared to bushy brows, I don't think there's no contest when it comes to like working hard. Now, power tools are two different things, but I'm saying like working hard. That's why he's considered like, I want to say a genius. I think that was Neji that was considered a genius compared to Lee, but he was like raw, because like I think Neji was like raw talent, and like Rock Lee was pure talent. Did it help you? I hear you. Did the Muay Thai at least help you, or at least give you confidence that you can help yourself? I hope. Okay, there we go. He's all done. Okay, okay. I started doing Muay Thai and then Jiu-Jitsu because I was bullied. At least if it keeps you safe, as long as it gave you the confidence what you need, that's all that matters mainly. We went from this, we went from this to this. I still don't like it because like I think it's just the face. I think it looks alright. I think it could be better, but it's whatever. Alright, I'm gonna take this, copy. Yeah. Paste. What the hell? Grab that. At least they teach you something. At least if you can take something out of it, I think that's a win in its own right. I think. Let me finish. Oh, yeah, I did. Hmm. Sinful. What's wrong with the male gaze? Let me hear this. Ah, okay. Wait, hold on, hold on. Let me. Yep, that's usually what it is. It's usually, yes, the people who usually complain about, um, well, that's awesome. Sounds awesome. The people who are usually complaining about, what do you call it? Fucking. The male gaze is usually people who are not conservative. Yep, pretty much don't be sensitive. Sometimes when someone's criticizing you, sometimes just leave it alone. You don't have to answer to everything. My father said that to me. You don't always have to have the last say. Sometimes just leave people alone. You don't have to say something. Sometimes just leave them be. It'll sort itself out. You don't have to say everything. You don't have to respond to everything. And then when you do respond, it should be on a situation where you have to respond, not that you should respond. Respond. I don't understand what he's talking about. I now understand what he meant by that, but let's see here. Should be the what should be the line? What do you mean line? So the meaning of the combo is being sensitive. You'll be It's not even just being sensitive. It's not the idea of being sensitive. Well, yeah, that might be part of it. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's it's more of like if something makes sense, agree with it, because like it has to make sense, conventionally, in all shapes and forms, right? But the issue is when yeah, that's usually how it is. What do you mean, staff it? Oh, okay. Well, no, I think I get what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So politics. Oh, not technically politics. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be political. It could be just something that makes sense. But now these days everything is considered political, so it's kind of hard to distinguish between. So, like for instance, if I said, I don't know, if I say these women here are very pretty, some idiot's gonna take it as an attack and say, "Oh my God, you're such a gooner." I'm like, how am I gooner? I just said they're pretty. I didn't even say anything specific. I could say their hair is pretty, but their face is horrific. You don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. Sometimes you just gotta ignore those terrible feelings. Thank you. The same people who talk about the male gaze will do everything in their power to talk about their fictional anime husband. That's weird. No one finds that weird? Actually, I find it more weird when they try to do the shipping thing and they'll be like past the age of 30. That shit is crazy to me. You get hated if you are a guy unless you're encouraged. Yeah. You get hated as a guy. If you're on that other side of the fence, you are considered a hero. You're considered brave. You're considered everything under the sun. But if you're a straight line man, you better watch what you say, because that might get you in trouble. Oh, I did. I grew up in the 2000s. There was Yu Yu Hakusho. There was Roni Kenshin, also known as Samurai X, depending on who you're asking. There was what do you call it? Cowboy Bebop. There was Fooly Cooly. There was oh fuck. It was what was the other one? It was I don't think a lot of people know this one, but it was Gear Gad. No, Gad Guard. Sorry, I said it wrong. There was a lot of mecha anime from Gundam to I. There was a Transformers anime, which I believe Transformers actually comes from Japan. I think. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that one. Fuck. What else? Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter. Mainly every Gundam, like Gundam Wing, G Gundam. Uh, fuck. It was three of them. No, I'm thinking of Barbatos. That didn't come in 2000s. That came in like late 2010s. No, no, 2020. Said that wrong. Oh, you gotta watch more than that. You gotta give it. If you can't, like, you gotta go to. If you want to watch free anime, just watch like on VR chat. VR chat got free anime to go watch. You can watch virtually almost anything and anything on there. Just get VR chat. VR chat's free, so you can just watch whatever anime you want. Hey, Banana, what's going on? Now you don't have to put in no code. You can just go and watch shows. I don't. I'm just couldn't sleep, and TikTok was pissing me off. You don't have to have Netflix. You can just go on VR chat. If you have a computer, you can just download VR chat. I would just go to VR chat. It's free. Don't cost you a thing. You don't have to have no. You can just go there. was more incorporating before they were. Yeah, there was more incorporating before they got corporate. Yeah, there was like Disney were more inclusive without being inclusive. Watch any Disney movie from the early 2000s and the 80s. I would just go, if you have a computer, I would just get VR chat. That's what I would do. Um, Watch any YouTube Disney movie. It was more inclusive than any from Lilo and Stitch. Even Hercules was really inclusive. Um, they had those black ladies who were singing, and there was no real black people in the rooms like that. So like, what does that tell you? So like, I don't know where people don't think there was inclusive. Like there was the Princess and the Frog. What else? There was Treasure Planet, right? Treasure Planet had that strong female lead. Well, not a strong female lead, but a strong female character with the soldier lady who's a cat lady, right? She was like really cool, and she was strong and all that stuff. Blah blah blah. And then what else? What was another show? Like there was fucking there was a fuck. Oh, I see. I gotcha. I think VR chat's on the phone, but I wouldn't recommend that, to be honest, because I think that would be terrible. I think that would be awesome. I mean, really terrible. I don't think that would be fun to be on VR chat on the phone. I think you could be on the phone, but I think that would be very limited. I gotcha. Whenever I find a movie, I try to find a psycho who posted the movie in their channel. I'm not really sure what that means. What the fuck? now it's less people. Well, I'm not even blaming anyone at this point. I think it's just YouTube now. I want to take accountability. It's just probably me, but then again, I think YouTube is. I think YouTube's doing a bunch of experimentation when it comes to YouTube Shorts. I think because I don't know. It's weird. Something about YouTube's been kind of weird lately, and it's just kind of throwing me off. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but something about YouTube has been throwing me off a lot lately. Could be just me, but it's fucking weird. I don't know what this is about this lady, but she reminds me so much of my mod when she talks. Does she? Wait, hold up. Let me see. Wait, that's her face? Wait, is that her? Wait, what? That's not her. No, that's not her. That can't be her. Oh, no. I'm gonna check TikTok. I mean, Twitter. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm just checking something. No, I don't see no pictures. I thought they would pick a picture. I knew what she looked like. Didn't she like lose her mind or something, screaming or some shit? I'm so sure. Whatever. All right. Sorry about that. Are you a cartoon with a realistic hands? Asher got how I have Crunchyroll. Are you a cartoon with realistic hands? What are you talking about? Hmm. I don't know. I haven't slept in a while. I have work to do. I have to do this, sadly. You'll get more work done if you have. I'm fine. Why did she have to say that? What the fuck? What the fuck? He ate. Hmm. Yes. 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 Yep. What is your answer for that? Mm-hmm. Tell you something. Okay. Okay. If you were fine, then you should get. Oh, sorry. You guys can't hear what I'm listening to in my ear. I keep forgetting you guys can't hear. Artex, I am the best artist and I don't need to improve because I know it's all. Yeah, I wish I was the best. I don't want to be here right now if I couldn't. Maybe I should just stop streaming altogether. I think I should just do that. Maybe I should just stop streaming. Yeah, maybe I should stop. When I keep thinking about it, it seems like a better idea. This is not bringing any real people in anymore. I don't know what YouTube did, but they changed. I don't know what YouTube did, but I think they stopped my traffic. I don't know what it did. What the hell? Oh, it's a commercial. It's on Crunchyroll, but I can only watch 3 episodes for free. I only get 3 episodes? Oh shit, I gotta watch Demon Slayer. That's been an old video. The voices are getting louder. I can only watch. Okay, I read that 4 seasons for free for episode 4, and I have to pay a premium. Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry. It's hot. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. You'll see. See, I just saw the world hunger, food free. Real. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do. Okay. What is this dude talking the fuck about? Okay, Artex, what is your opinion on needing to pay for stuff? What are you talking about? What? Just making everything cost $1. Making us pay to live preposterous. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you saying that jokingly? Are you being serious with that response? Like, should everything be just $1? Solving world hunger. Oh, that will not solve the problem. Actually, quite frank, making everything $1 for to eat will make it much worse, because what's going to happen is people are going to buy out of the bulk, and then there won't be enough food. That will cause a lot of economic problems if everything's $1. Because, like, say for instance, everything's $1, and I'm an evil celebrity, and I buy the whole restaurant. I mean, the whole supermarket. There's no food for y'all. If everything costs $1 for food, remember you have to put in, like, you have to put in perspective on how the food gets there, how it's made, like how his food is made, how it gets there, the transportation. This costs money, time, effort, and being precise in the sense of making sure people do their job. Actually, quite frank, if everything costs $1, your parents or yourself, if you're working, if you're on your own, won't make any real money. It'll be difficult to pay people if everything costs $1. Well, food, I'm saying. If you steal food, then no, then that will cause anarchy. That's why you don't make everything $1. Actually, quite frank, once everything becomes $1, people won't even care. Actually, people are stealing right now, and they cost money. Now imagine everything $1. Look at California. People just walk into Apple stores and steal shit. And the police will be standing right there and won't do anything because they don't want to be called racist. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it'll cause problems beyond anything. It'll cause too much trouble. Actually, having money keeps people in check because it gives value to things. When something has value, people will treat it with value, but when it has no value or little to no value, people are not going to take it seriously and they'll just take it. Unforgettable. So it makes no sense to actually make everything $1. Actually, quite frank, most people are not going to take. People who are homeless, if you make things $1, they're just going to run up and steal shit. So. I don't even think worrying about world hunger is a problem. I think the problem is, like, most people just need to worry about themselves. Worrying about world hunger, that's something that'll never be solved. It's like saying stop racism. You'll never stop racism. The only thing is you can negate it as best as you can, but it'll never go away. It's like breathing. Like, I'm not saying being racist is good. I'm saying, like, it will never go away. It's like almost as saying we'll get rid of all the bad guys in the world. You can't. You really can't. It's impossible. If that's the case, you have to eliminate nearly every person who wrong thinks within a second. And that's where that show Psychopaths comes from. So it makes no sense. Okay. Everyone is racist in some way. Yeah, most people are. Yeah, people are. That's how. Wait. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Majority of people are racist, one way or another. whether they know it or not. And that's actually nothing wrong with that. That's just being cautious and being aware of pattern recognition. That's literally what's racism is called. Racism is literally considered pattern recognition. We have bastardized the idea of what racism is. We literally bastardized what that word actually meant or had any true meaning. No one takes that shit seriously in the slightest. So like, yeah. So like anything, like for instance, if I point out a Hispanic person wearing a sombrero, I must be racist. When that's part of their culture, and they say it's terrible. I said they're wearing a sombrero, and I'm pointing it out, and he or she is wearing one, and they happen to be Hispanic. Is that racist? No, that's just obvious pointing out something, but that's considered racist. That term is so fucking overused to the point that no one takes that shit seriously. So when someone calls you racist, it's probably calling you pretty based. So 9 times out of 10, if anyone says that person's racist, they're probably based, because they made a probably astute point. They point out something pretty obvious. They didn't say like racism is like this. If I say, "Oh, certain people need to be executed, X, Y, and Z," that's racism when you make it really specific and why they should be just because they exist. Not like they ain't doing anything. But when I say, there's a bunch of tiny hats here. If you get what I'm saying, the word tiny hat, then you're like, oh, okay, cool. Or, oh, that's it. That's not racism. Pointing out something very obvious. If you point out a bunch of black people in a room, that's not racist. You just point out there's a bunch of black people in a room. Anyone who takes that like as racism, you're a fucking moron. That's literally just pointing out something very obvious. That's the thing why people are so damn sensitive. They gotta let go of that shit. And I think the idea of the word racism or being racist is losing its function so fast over the years that even being called racist, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, whatever case may be, don't mean anything. It's a badge and it's gotta be a badge of honor at this point. People are so scared to be called racist at the point that they just say fuck it. And I just say fuck it. Why? Okay, I guess I'm racist then. Now what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? After that, it's just gonna get to that point. And I don't really blame them. You know, you seen schools now? What do you mean? Let's just say, thank God teenagers can't vote. Hey, I'm so glad they can't vote either. Shit. Trust me, it was up to fucking Biden and his that DEI hire you called Kamala, whatever the fuck her name is. I swear to God, they would have probably lured after those teenagers. I'm dead serious. If they could, they would. Like, I know that there's some people who are teenagers that probably watch my work or watch my videos, but whether you're a teenager or not, I do not trust teenagers like that to make those type of decisions at all. I do not trust them. I don't trust my own family who are younger than me to make those decisions at all. I would not want no teenager voting for fucking shit. Why do they keep pushing this needle? This is really weird. Yeah, I know that was scary. Why did they? They only hate Trump because they've been told to. They don't know anything. Majority of them don't know anything. They just say talking points what their parents told them or what they heard from the TV. That's it. They don't really know anything. They're just really young people. And most of them don't even care about fucking Trump. Let's just be honest. They don't even care about Kamala either. They just go with it because it's the cool thing to do. That's it. They don't really care about that shit. I don't take teenagers seriously when they in the politics like that. That's why they try to like they've been told this. Remember, they put CNN in Fortnite to tell children how bad Trump was and something about police. For some god awful reason. They try to brainwash children to watch fucking Fortnite. And they put CNN in Fortnite to tell how bad police are in X, Y, and Z. And what's ironic about it is the kids who went to watch that live stream in the Fortnite video, they was throwing tomatoes at the screen, I guess, or where the fuck. And I guess the games journalists or the legacy news media got mad at the kids for throwing fucking, I guess, virtual tomatoes at the screen with the black guy who was from CNN, not Don Lemon, the bald head one with the glasses, telling how racism is insane and police needs to be, X, Y, and Z, right? They try to brainwash children to get into political matters that doesn't concern them. They don't care about that shit. Kids don't care about that fucking... It's a lot like, perfect example is like, Jaden Smith, that fucking meme, when he said, he's like, everyone he's around, is usually like older people or some shit like that. I think something about being around older people and younger people around him are not as smart or they're not as important. I mean, they don't care about the he said he wants to talk to other young people as his age to talk about the economic issues in the world. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you're like in your 20s or something. Why the fuck would you want to talk about that? I can understand if that's like your job, but like, you want to talk to your friends about the economic states of the world. Who the fuck want to talk about that shit? Like, I'm a grown person and I don't want to fucking talk about that shit. Like, even when I talk about the gaming shit when I'm doing on my anti-woke streams, I don't want to talk about it, honestly. Because I know it's just gonna bring crazy people anyway, but that's why I try to avoid it half the time. But when I do bring it up, I do talk about it honestly. I don't want to talk about that shit half the time. I don't like talking about how terrible the gaming industry is. I don't like talking about it because it makes me feel bad about myself that the gaming industry has gotten to where it was because people in power let this happen. Now the little guy not me technically, but the other people like Hypnotics and Demion and Kyle and all of them have to put their pretty much their necks on the line just for something that they like as a hobby. Yeah, some days got extreme boring. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just so tired of it. And people are really getting tired of it. And no one wants to hear that shit. No kid wants to talk about the economic states in the world. Ask any of those kids. They won't talk about economic. Most of them don't want to do. Most of them don't want to be a police officer. None of them want to be no doctor. None of them want to be anything. They want to be influencers and streamers. That's what they want to be. They want to be content creators. That's what they want to do. They don't want to do anything that is considered boring or not exciting. It's just a fact. Like, literally a fact. Most of them, I'm not saying all, but majority of them do not want to do that shit. Talk about political, economic situations in the world. Who the fuck wants to talk about that? You are fucking boring. That is boring as shit. I would never want to talk about that shit. Shit's wild. That proves how much he didn't have a childhood to say such things. His childhood was so fucked because of his parents. What the fuck? Is he serious? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Cute flower. Yeah, it's part of the Clover thing from the Clover Kingdom. Right. I'll do the last one tomorrow. I got one last pose, but I'm not going to do it tonight. What? What the fuck? Artex, what do you want to be? I want to be successful so I can live my life. This guy is such a moron. Who the fuck is this man? God, wow. He's an idiot. You could go on podcast and you have a great opinion. Oh no, my opinions is considered right wing. Actually, my opinions are actually quite down the middle. Most cases, now in the times we live in, it's considered super right wing. Trust me, you do not want me on no podcast. As soon as I on a podcast, I'm gonna get canceled almost instantly. And I don't got fuck you money like that to like get in trouble. That's what I'm trying to build on this platform, but it doesn't seem like it's working. So that's why I'm not trying to jump on the anti-woke talk just yet, as much as I want to, because I do not like what's going on in the gaming industry and entertainment. And I hear animes on that targeting system where BlackRock is trying to buy shares over there on, or buy like real like entertainment real estate over there in Japan, trying to make things woke too. And I don't like that at all. It makes me extremely concerned. Oh, that does not work. I'm right most of the time. But then again, most people might think I'm wrong all the time too. And sometimes they'll take what I say very personally and want to kill me. Or want to do something to someone I care about. So that's why I'm not really jumping on too much anti-woke stuff and posting as I used to, because I don't want to bring a certain personality to my streams or my videos and cause trouble for my team. So I don't have FU money right now to say that I can take care of that, but you know, I wish I did. Let me see here. Oh wait, did I do this wrong? No, I don't think I did. So what I'll do is grab. I think we're getting good with these chibi drawings. There we go. There you go. Yeah, they do. And you'd be surprised how quickly these people are willing to die for opinion. Not even like a fact, a literal opinion. A literal opinion. You'd be surprised how much they're willing to die on that hill. And like I said, this is why I don't argue with people on the internet, because when you argue with people on the internet, you're never going to win, even if they admit you're right, because you don't know if they're being serious or not. It's very rare to ever, like, you know, get a legitimate, genuine response from someone who despises your point of view. This guy's crazy. Why would wait? If he knows that's there's a wait, then why don't he do that? The fuck? People need to go run this. Okay, I'm about to finish up, and then call it a night. I'm about to finish up. I gotta go. Sleep you should do too. Yeah, I got you. Alright. I'm gonna end it from here. Maybe. Laters. I guess I'll be using this brush. I'm gonna end it from here. There, guys.